Hello, hello. We are in the car, which means we're going to be doing another tour. So I have some past tours of this town on my channel, but because things keep changing so much down here, we're going to need to update them. So today we are down in Dominical. And if any of you know through past videos, I used to live down here for years. So it's been over 4 years since I've lived down here. But I do need to come back for various reasons. So we're going to do a little tour of the town. Things have really changed over the years. I'm going to link my other tours down in the description below. One of them was a pretty old one that I was on bicycle. Another one I was in the car. So I think it's time for an update. Well, kind of unfortunately. I don't know how I feel about it. But yeah, love Dominical. It's one of my favorite places. It's a really cool spot. So I hope you enjoy the tour. If this is your first video, I help people move to Costa Rica. That's probably how you landed here. So if you are looking for assistance, you can find information down in the description below. I have one-on-one services. We have retreats, the e-course, all the whole 9 yards. Lots of free information for you too. So before you book a call with me, please make sure that you're actually ready to take action on something. So that would be either planning a scouting trip, maybe coming to a retreat, or working on your relocation. You know, there's so much free information out there. Look at my videos, look at other people's videos, read what you can find online. Once you've come to a decision, then that's the time for us to chat. All right, let's get into the tour. All right, so here we are. This is one of my favorite plazas, the Mama Toucan's Monocongo. I pretty much eat my way through town every time I come, so we already ate at Monocongo. Love that place. Okay, this is a new Dominical Information Center. It used to be over here. This plaza is all different. This is new, like Old Banker. That's totally new. Let's see, that looks familiar. I'm saying everything really changes. Like this is a newer plaza that's coming up here on the right. This is fairly new. It was definitely not there before. When I moved to this town, it was dirt roads. Here we go with another new plaza, Monkey Foods Market. So I swear every time I come through here, there's new construction, there's new things going on. Again, I can't really tell you how much I feel about that. Oh, wait. It's this is so new. Yeah, this is a really new Plaza Monday. Okay, it's a whole new plaza over there. Okay. But yeah, definitely some new plazas. I think I heard of some plans for some other new plazas. It's just kind of crazy. So right now we're in September. So we're in pretty low season at the moment. It's not crowded. It's also kind of raining. So maybe your weekend people are probably staying home or they're just kind of enjoying a rainy morning. So here we got the public school over here. But yeah, so your weekend people may not even be here. And I mean, I've seen this road totally packed and backed up, especially during the summertime. So I kind of imagine with all these new plazas and businesses going in, it's probably a lot worse in the dry season. I'll have to come down sometime when it's dry season and check it out. This is, this used to be, I remember this used to be a little grocery store in here. I remember that. This is Fuego Brew Company. That's a whole new entrance they got going on. Very impressive. Wow, okay, yeah, they got all kinds of stuff going on back there. So I see some familiar things, and then I definitely do see some new things that have happened. I remember way back in the day, I did come to this restaurant when the power went out. It was my first night in Dominical. Power was out. Everything was pitch black. The ESA office has always been there. So this is a fork in the road. So if you go straight, you end up at the beach. If you hang a right, you also end up at the beach. So we're going to go right. There's not too much through there. I think there's like the little police little thingy there, and that's about it. Got a little grocery store here. That's still there. This is a Doo-Wop. This is a hotel. I've stayed there before. It's cute. Came down with some friends and we did Nyaka waterfalls together. So we came down and spent the night, played some pool, saw some live music here in Dominical. So Dominical, I don't really know what the nightlife scene is like anymore, but it definitely had more of the things to do versus Uvita. This is called Sesame Street. It's still not paved, so I guess that's good. Again, so all of Dominical used to be like this dirt road back in the day, and it used to have these ginormous potholes. And you pretty much have to go like 2 miles an hour if you didn't want to destroy your car. And personally, I do miss those days. I do worry that this area is going to become overdeveloped, which is really sad. And, I do work with people that are moving here. And I can say not one person that I work with is coming here to buy a big chunk, parcel it off, and make some grand cookie cutter development. So I do appreciate all of you. And if anyone ever like that tries to sign up for my services, I'm probably not going to assist with them. So for me, it does make me sad to hear about some of the future developments that are going to be coming into town and how it might change things. I don't know. For me, that's my personal opinion. So down here, what I do love about Dominical is they have like the little vendors here. Of course, there's some store owners that are not so happy about it because they say, well, they're not paying the taxes. But you know what? It's kind of the charm. It's part of the charm of the town. And I think it's cute and I like it. We have tortilla flats. That's been here since back in the day. So they got a fresh coat of paint in there too. That's good. And then this ends up being a dead end down here at the end, and it takes you to the river. There actually used to be a house. Well, that other house would get a little too close to the river. There used to be a house that actually got swept away by the river during one storm. So that's a little scary. You don't want to have your home too close to a river. This is not too new, but not too old. So it looks like this house was definitely not as close to the river the last time I was here. So the river definitely does have an effect. You know, it's been eating away a little bit. Oh my goodness, the hostel. No way. Oh my God, the river is really close to this hostel now. This is not like this. Yeah, before there was more road. That hostel, I want to say there was even a whole big piece of property next to that hostel closer to the river that was there. So I would say the river is definitely eating away and eroding here. So that's interesting. I've seen. Down here, it used to be the fishermen, you know, how they're going to have their little tents set up. I'm guessing that's probably them and what they still have going on down here, but we do have a lot of fishermen in this river too. I remember when Ksenia was little, I used to take her with her little push cart thing and, you know, drive down, and we'd walk up and down here, which was nice. And then Dominical is known for surfing, so a lot of people do come here for the surf. Definitely one of those towns where everybody kind of knows everybody, but I would say there's plenty of new faces that you'll see come in and out too, whether it's just tourists or people just coming in and out. Yeah, definitely getting a really good update on all the stuff that we got going on. And it's funny, whenever you come back to town, people still recognize you even after you've been gone for years. So that's really interesting. But yeah, we're going to keep going straight. Hopefully you guys like these tours. Hopefully it's helpful. There's not a lot of housing options in Dominical. The housing that there is down the river road. I used to live down there. Most people, let's say if they're going to move this area, you're going to live outside of the town. I did live pretty much, you know, I lived down the river road back in the day, but I was in a studio cabina. I found more one bedrooms, studio like style places for living versus like actual larger like family homes. But again, that could be changing. That could be changing. Hopefully not changing too much. There's a park. This park was put in a few years ago, which I think is a really cool addition to the community. Yeah, there's a little park and playground. Yeah, I think it's cute. So what we're going to do is we're going to go straight because I want to see what's going on with this road down here because I feel like there's probably been some changes. And then we're going to turn around and come back that way, and that's kind of going to be the end of our tour. But this road, there's another exit. You can get to the main highway through this road. And I've heard that they're putting a BM grocery store in Dominical, which again, not like super excited to hear about that. Just because, you know, it's just more development and I'll just have to see. I love this town very much, and I loved it when I first came, and I loved the dirt roads, and I loved the just the way it was. So, you know, the changes I guess can be bittersweet. Some of them not so great, but you got police there. So yeah, this road. Oh, there used to be a house over there, but then yeah, that's not there anymore. Dang, I think that used to be a full-on house. It's a haunted house, I know. Okay, this was a hostel. There's a hostel down there called Cool Vibes. That was probably a coconut that we just rolled over. Okay, so we're just gonna go down here and then we're gonna turn around, but I want to see if anything's happening over here. I guess we could exit through there. Why don't we exit through there? Okay, podemos ir por la carretera de este calle también. Okay, actually, you know what? We're gonna exit Dominical through here. If you go straight, there's pretty much nothing. And you always want to be careful. You don't want to be walking down some lonely road all by yourself. Back in the day, I did it all the time here, but I think things have definitely changed, just like everywhere in the world. So you want to be mindful. Pardon, Mama. Okay, we just washed the car today. Oopsie, sorry. Lots of potholes, and we're in a smaller car. So actually, I used to have one of my horses over in this pasture back in the day. Oh, that was Tigre. Little horsey, yeah. Sorry if this part of the tour is getting boring, but it's good for you guys to see. I remember there was some townhouse things up here too. What is this? I don't remember. It's like a whole nother. I don't know what that is. That doesn't look new though. Is that new? This is oil. No. All right, Cassania's convinced that this is a haunted thing. A wood shop. Okay, I think I remember that house. But yeah, this, who knows, one day this will become developed. Ideally not. Like one day maybe this road will be paved. Maybe in my future video. Again, I hope not. I hope I'm not reporting this paved road in a development over here. But I don't know. Looks like they're working on drainage over here. Oh yeah, they're doing something. There, I guess. I don't know. I suspect that this is gonna be gone one day. Hopefully not. Oh yeah, I remember these houses here. And then right up here is actually the main highway. So we will go to the main highway and then circle back to the main entrance of Dominical. And that is the tour. That'll be the tour for now. Like I said, the biggest changes that I see are some of those newer plazas that were in the beginning of the tour. The river really eating and kind of eroding away at that side. It was definitely not like that before. And I don't know, like I said, I guess we'll have to see what future changes are going to be on the horizon for this town. Oh, this might be the supermarket right here. This is the BM. Called the BM. There's one in Evita. There's one outside of Capos. I don't know if there's one further south. So the BM is just a type of grocery store. These houses are new over here. Those look like more modern luxury homes. And yeah, this is the grocery store here. Interesting. Well, hopefully this grocery store doesn't put the other little grocery stores out of business. So we have Mama Two Cans. It's an organic grocery store there in Dominical. And then up on the highway here, there's actually a little grocery store up here on the highway. Like that's where, if you lived in Dominical, that's where you got all your groceries. That's where I got mine. I used to walk up there, go get my groceries, pick them out, pay for them, and then they would deliver it to my house on a motorcycle for $1 back in the day. Okay, well, why not? Okay. Put on the old seatbelt. Now we're gonna go to the main highway and see what it looks like. Yeah, this is the grocery store here. It's the BM. All right. Now let's see what changes have happened here. So this is the big change, big grocery store going on here. BM. This was a little plaza up here. This is where a little plaza was. There is still a plaza up there that had a smaller, like family-owned grocery store. That's where we always shopped at, just up there. Well, I know you can't really see very much. Sorry for the video. And then here we are at our main entrance of Dominical, where we entered before. And that's the town. That's the town as of now. The only part I did not take you down was the river road. Maybe one of these days we'll have to see what that looks like. See, Mama's side of the ditch. Here's the river mouth that goes out. River back there. So the river road goes down here to the river. You turn into Dominical, you make a right, and then you make another right. Now we're gonna go actually to the reptile park. Yeah, it'll be fun. So that's what we're gonna we'll do with the rest of our time here.
Mama Toucans is still here. And we still got a good old Manankango cafe.
All right, that was the tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it and saw kind of some of the changes. And remember, everything down is in the description below that I mentioned prior. If you need help with your move, you know where to find me. All right, see you again in the next video.